Hi, my name is Michael Hooper. I'm here to eulogize Muhammad Ali. Born Cassius Clay in 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. He grew up to be a boxer. In 1960, he became a gold medal winner. In 1964, he became the world heavyweight champion. In 1967, he had his boxing license stripped away from him because he refused to join the military. This was only the beginning of his life. He fought for civil rights. He fought for what was right. And soon after he lost his rights, he became Muhammad Ali. He had walked with kings. He had been with people like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, people who stood for something, people in the 60s and 70s who had a cause and who knew that in their life it was more than just about them. That's who Muhammad Ali was. Sure, he was flamboyant. He could talk a lot of stuff. He could say a lot of things, but he could back it up just as well. And then when he had the opportunity to reach out to others and give them an opportunity to grow and learn and understand what it means to be black in America, he did it with all the vigor he could. Muhammad Ali knew that it wouldn't be popular. He knew it wouldn't be right. He knew that people would shun him, but he did it anyway. He did it because it was the right thing. You'll find that many people in our lives do the right thing on a daily basis. Not because it's popular, not because it's something that somebody else wants them to do, because it's what they want to do. It's what they need to do to let people know that they are a part of the greater society. That's who Muhammad Ali was. From the day he was born to the day he died, he was meant to be somebody special. You could see it every day. You could see whenever in his later years that he wasn't the man who could sting like a bee. He still was able to command an audience of millions. When the president gave him the Medal of Honor, civilian Medal of Honor, you could see how much he was appreciated. You could see what his legacy brought. And that's what we need more of. People who have a legacy, people who have a willing to step out of the box and do something for the right reason. His legacy isn't about what he did 2 days ago, but it's about what he did 50 years ago. He'll always remember as the king, as the champion, as the people's person who stuck out, loud mouth and all, with a willingness, a desire to do what he thought was right. Sure, he has his flaws, he has his critics, but we all have our flaws and we all have our critics. But I can actually say I grew up in the era of Muhammad Ali. I sat there and I watched him box on the wide world of sports. I saw him with Howard Cosell. Those are the days that many of the people in this class won't remember or think about or weren't even born. But I was there. I knew the kind of man that he inspired so many young people to be. I knew the kind of man that in the end, it was about the big picture and not about the small picture. He made his legacy last for generations to come. People will talk about him. People will talk about him positive or negative, but they'll talk about him. And they'll tell you how great he was as a champion. They'll tell you how great he was as a man. But he was a great person as an adversary as well. So rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. We still care about you. We still love you, and we'll always remember you. Have a great life. And remember us and look at us from up above and think about us little people as well.